It's time, once again, to join the East Tennessee Ghost Seekers for Paratalk. A wide-ranging, open discussion covering everything from UFOs to psychic phenomena, cryptozoology, to paranormal encounters. Do you have a question? Or perhaps you have an experience to share? Email us at etgsparatalk@gmail.com or call 865-264-0448. That's 865-264-0448. And now, here's your host, Stephen Brown, with fellow ETGS members Steve Wiseman, Andrea Brown, Jesse Arms, Elsie Adams, and me, Mike Howard. Sit back, relax, and open your mind. It's time for Paratalk.
Hello, and welcome back to Paratalk. I'm your host, Steven, and today with me I have my one and only, my wifey, Miss Andrea Brown. Okay, now we got you on. How about that?
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Yeah. So, it's been a while.
It has been, obviously. We forgot how to work this thing.
I know, right? Jeez, oh, Pete. Okay, number one, it's our favorite time of year.
It is.
It's time for all the hauntings, all the haunted houses, zombies, ghouls, serial killers, whoever you want to be.
Yeah, whatever.
Creepy clowns.
Anything that spooks you.
Yes. And last night, we did our first appearance this year at Screamville.
We did. You know, I kind of want to preface this particular podcast. It's been a while.
It has been a while.
And we've had a lot of changes. We've actually added a member.
We have. We've kind of added 3 members.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who are you thinking? Because
okay, we've added Amy full time.
Yes, yeah.
And we've brought in Johnny.
Yeah.
And his daughter Michaela.
Absolutely.
To join us. I mean, they have their own group. They have their own team, but they've been assisting us, and we've been assisting them.
Yeah.
And we've just Para-Unity people.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, we've come together, and we actually got to go hit a place back in July. You've been dying to go.
I know.
And, you know, brought some of your family members from out of state.
Yep.
And it was a good time.
It was.
I definitely want to go back.
Oh, yeah.
To that location and hit it again with just a team and see if results vary.
Yeah. Because there's a lot going on. And plus, we went in July. You know, and this place is out in the middle of nowhere, and it was hot, sticky. The bugs were absolutely insane. You could hear nothing but crickets. It was and cicadas, and it was just so loud. And I'd like to go when it's
a little
dead.
more quiet. Yeah,
a
little dead.
But you know, I mean, on top of that, one of the main reasons that we haven't been doing this is that we have a grandbaby.
We have a granddaughter now. A beautiful
granddaughter
who will be 8 months old in just a few days.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. In two days.
Yes.
And so we've been, helping out with, her. So, forgive us for not being around as much right now, but we're kind of trying to get our bearings back.
Yeah. And just like you guys, I mean, you have to put family first.
Absolutely.
And this little girl, yeah.
She's amazing.
Yes. And she's taken priority, and we're good with that. And we think, all of you guys would be good with that too.
Yeah. If you saw her.
If you're friends with us friends with us personally on Facebook, then you've seen.
She's a doll baby.
Yeah, she's awesome.
But yeah, I mean, everything's starting to pick back up. We're getting back in our groove.
Mm-hmm. We've got this month alone. We had Screamville last night. Next week, we are at the Oneida Zombie Fest again.
Yes, that's exciting.
And then we're back at Screamville 2 more times on the 19th and the 26th. And then we've got 3 investigations coming up back to back.
Right.
So it's going to be busy. And we've already got some lined up for after the first of the year because, as you know, most of us, we take as much of December off to be with family as possible. I'm thinking we will probably still have an investigation during December, toward the beginning of it. But then come January, we're back in it full speed ahead.
Picking it back up.
Yes, and I'm so excited.
I know. I've been missing it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's been way too long since we've been in the field doing the stuff that we love.
Yeah. And I want to apologize. I sound like I've eaten a frog.
Well, we both do. But
being outside last night in the elements and, allergy, because it's been so freaking dry.
Yeah, just like I'm sure everywhere else. We haven't seen rain in well over a month.
Yeah.
Well over a month.
But then last night on our way home,
the skies opened up and it poured.
It blessed us with, so much rain. I was having a hard time driving back home, but I was not complaining.
Right.
So, yeah, we kind of sound like we've eaten frogs today.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. But, okay. So, Screamville last night.
Amazing.
Yes.
Hands down. One of the absolute best.
Oh, it's the best year yet for Screamville.
Oh, yeah. I'm just saying in comparison to others because we haven't been to the others yet. But this is definitely one of the absolute best.
It always is.
Yeah.
We hit a few different places every year. And Screamville, Doug and his crew, they start working on this in April.
I think it's April.
Yeah, March or April. And work tirelessly at this. All summer long in the heat.
So much work put into the building of this. Holy crap. I was like going through, I think I was the first group of our group to go through, and I was in the front. So my poor group was like, having to trail behind me, and every building I came to, I was like, oh, another one. Because I knew something else was coming. Then I was like, oh, another one.
But this year, there's more than just the buildings.
Yes. Oh my gosh. We can't
we're not going to spoil
say anything.
Yeah,
but
we're not going to spoil. But the legit.
Oh, how do you say it without?
Out of the darkness scares.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you.
Or shall we say, out of the corn scares.
If you are in the East Tennessee region, I don't even care if you're not in the East Tennessee region and you're listening to this, I do believe that it is worth the time
and the drive to come down here.
To go. And it's, it really is kind of like in the middle of nowhere. So
which makes it creepier.
Which totally just adds the effect. But I'm just going to say that the location is 6825 Tyndall Lane in Knoxville. That's 37918.
Just look it up on Facebook at Screamville Haunted Attraction.
And it's the one, it's in Knoxville. I think there's another one that kind of has a similar name that is somewhere in Canada or something. I'm not sure. But on Facebook, that's what it's
Screamville Haunted Attraction. Yeah.
But it is so worth the travel. It's only $15 to go in.
Yeah.
To go through this. And it took us
about 20 minutes.
About a 20-minute walk through this. Yeah. And they also have a Buried Alive attraction where, you get to have fun laying in a coffin.
Slightly used.
We had our 16-year-old get in this last night. It was the funniest thing. It really was. And it's great because this year
they put a camera inside.
They have a camera in
with a monitor outside.
You can see them.
Everybody can watch their reactions.
It was fantastic. Yeah. It was so well worth it. And they always have added. They had a tarot card reader last night. And they always have,
this month they've got special guests all month long.
Oh, yeah. But it's so worth the drive. It's so worth it to just get out there. They have a nice big bonfire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I think next week they have our friends at Maryville Mystic Paranormal. Mm-hmm. They're going to be there.
And they have their command center. They'll be bringing their command center.
Yeah, they'll be bringing their command center. Then you have, there's an MMA fighter, female MMA fighter.
Yeah.
That's going to be there one night.
And I think some Walking Dead, or at least one Walking Dead actor there. But man, it's so
just
worth
get on
it.
there and check out their Facebook page and give them a like and follow them on Facebook. And you'll see who all's going to be there. And, pick a night and come hang out with everybody and get scared to death. Because, I thought it was funny last night. One of the ladies that was there came up and she was like, well, we came last year, but after the drive out through here, my son was like, I'm not getting out, and he's like 16, 17 years old. He's like, no, I'm not getting out of the car. This is too off the beaten path.
Shady.
Yeah.
Or sketchy.
I'm not getting out and going in there because they will legit kill somebody. I was like, that is the funniest thing ever.
They had to turn around.
They had to turn around and leave.
Because he didn't want to get out.
Yeah. So, but last night he ballsed up and he went through and he got scared to death.
Yep, and they were
but
done.
He loved it.
He was like, okay, that was enough for me.
Yeah. But
it was great times had by all.
Yeah.
And they are open every Friday and Saturday and then Halloween.
Yeah.
So
it's awesome.
Do it.
Yeah. Go. You got to. It's amazing.
It is. And maybe if we actually can manage, we might try to get Doug back on here to talk about the new and exciting adventures.
Yeah. Yep. But I just, when Doug hears this, I just want him to know that
we love you.
Screamville, ETGS approved.
Always.
Yeah, I thought it was awesome last year. It's better this year.
I'm telling you, and that's just it with, and I know that every attraction has, tries to maintain that bigger and better year after year. They have actually done this.
Because they're not in a building.
No, they're
where
not
they're
limited.
limited to space. This place is almost doubled in size from last year to this year.
Oh yeah.
So
had to have.
Yeah.
Just go. Seriously,
go.
Just go.
Yeah. But in keeping with that, today on the show, we have our buddy Steve Phillips.
Right.
Steve has been working with these folks down in Athens, Tennessee, for another haunted location.
Awesome.
Called the Scream Chamber.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sounds scary.
Yes. So we're going to take a little break. We're going to get Steve on the line.
All right.
And we will come back and talk about all of his stuff that he has going on and maybe some stuff a little extra.
What? Mm-hmm. Let's do this.
All right, guys, you're listening to Paratalk. I'm Steven with Andrea, and we'll be right back.
You're listening to Paratalk with Easton Seco Seekers, a new perspective in paranormal talk radio.
So many people spend hundreds or even thousands of dollars on that perfect infrared camera, hoping to catch that epic paranormal shot or simply to document their nighttime escapades, only to pair it up with an IR illuminator that gives off a hot spot in the center of the frame and performs subpar for their camera's capabilities. We did the same thing. Let me save you some time and money spent on multiple IR lights with one name, Deadlight. Created from the minds of Josh Bender and Justin Brown, who are also paranormal investigators, the Deadlight is the elite light to add to your camera arsenal. We have tested the Deadlight and illuminated areas up to 300 feet away. Did I mention these lights are built like a tank? Super durable and sturdy construction. Josh builds each Deadlight to meet your needs and is in constant contact during the building process. So forget the other lights out there and go straight to the best. You can check out the complete line of Deadlights on Facebook at Deadlight LLC. Justin and Josh are constantly exploring new features to add to the Deadlights. ETGS will never use another light in the field, simply because nothing else compares. Get your Deadlight today and you too can light up the night.
You're listening to Paratalk. If you have a question or an experience to share, email us at etgsparatalk@gmail.com or call 865-264-0448. And now, back to Paratalk.
Okay, we are back. I'm excited about this.
Same.
All right, so on the line from Entity Vortex Paranormal Society, we have Mr. Steve Phillips.
Hey,
what's up, brother?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Going good. So this month we're talking haunted locations,
all things scary,
and not just haunted locations, but like your typical, maybe not so typical haunted houses for the Halloween season. And you've been messaging me, and you've got a good one down there, man.
Yeah, we're an awesome one here. I actually got to team up with Heather Garrison and Denise Buckner. They've been out here since November of last year, getting this place ready. I actually contacted them, wanted to do a ghost hunt, and it turned into helping out with the haunted house. And since then, man, it has been nothing but just completely awesome. I got a great group of friends here that I've met, and they've all became family to me.
Very cool.
You stay busy, man.
Yeah, he does. So, like, okay, first of all, tell us, let all the listeners know where you guys are located.
Okay, I'll let Heather and Denise do that.
We're located in Athens, Tennessee. The address is 1163 Highway 11 North. That's Athens. Right on the 4 lane from Athens towards Nyota, right beside Athens Collision Center. If you go to J-Pro, you go too far.
Okay, all right. And so this is this an actual house, or was this a business location? Give us some history on the place.
Okay, this house was actually built in 1826 by Samuel Clegg. It's been used as a residence for a couple hundred years now, but nobody's lived in this property for about the best we can guess is about the last 40 years. So it has sat empty, and we've had to do a lot of work to get it back up to par where we can get people in safely and do our thing here.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Let me just say, no living person has occupied this for like 40 years.
Okay, so
well
let me
stated.
Let me dive into that. So, not only is this a haunted attraction for the Halloween season, but this could possibly be an actual haunted location.
We're hoping to, after this Halloween season and getting through this first year of being our first time haunt, we would like to open it up for some paranormal investigations, maybe do some events with that, open it up to the public, and possibly do some overnight stays.
I call dibs.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm throwing my hat in right now.
Sounds great. Let me know.
Yeah, I am totally throwing my hat in.
That would be awesome.
And so, how long does it take like say I'm a customer that comes down and wants to go through your haunted attraction, how long does it take to get from point A to point B?
Well, that's kind of hard to tell. We've had some groups not make it past the front porch, so that took about 30 seconds. And we've had some that took about 25 to possibly 30 minutes. Just
wow.
Through the house. So we're averaging about 20 minutes.
Awesome.
That's so
awesome. That's
awesome.
good. I mean, that's what we were just talking about, Screamville, because it's close to us. So we go set up there and talk paranormal with people. Like this month, we're there 3 times. We were there last night, and then we're back on the 19th and the 26th. And it takes we went through it last night, and it takes about 25 minutes to walk through it.
Well, I would say that, most attractions, especially, the timing is subjective. It depends on how fast you walk.
Right. Yeah.
It depends on that group. Yeah, and we're dying to get up to Screamville. I've talked to Doug Cox, and he seems like a great guy. Been very helpful our first year. Would love to get there and check him out.
Yeah, Doug's amazing.
Yeah.
Doug's amazing. So, approximately how many actors do you guys have in your crew?
We've got about 40 employees right now.
Wow,
that's
nice. What's
the ones that are sticking around? It gets a little hairy sometimes with hearing things and being touched and people not being there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could believe that.
That's awesome.
It's a challenge doing a haunted house in a haunted house.
Oh my gosh,
that's awesome.
That'd be awesome.
That's
man.
awesome.
How much does it cost for your attraction?
Tickets are $20 per person.
Awesome.
If you want to do the Touch Pass upgrade, it's an extra $5, but you have to be 18 years or older to get that.
Ooh, nice.
Very cool.
We don't charge for parking. Yeah, we do not charge for parking. $20. Great show.
All right. So $20, no fee for parking.
$5 for the upgrade.
$5 for the upgrade. So yeah, people go down, spend $25, get the shit scared out of you, and
seriously
in an actual haunted house.
Yeah. I think there's some claims. There's some other places that have claimed that they've been in haunted houses, but
but some of those have been debunked.
Yeah. But I mean, hey, we could.
But okay, let me just say this: our boy Steve's down there.
Oh yeah.
And I know Steve well enough to know Steve's not going to say a place is haunted
or potentially
haunted if it isn't.
Right.
So I put my trust in Steve that this place is legit, and we've got to find some time this month, maybe on the 18th if possible.
Oh, good grief! Are you kidding me?
No.
I got to get up at like 4 o'clock to Saturday.
We'll go early. What time do gates open?
We open at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Friday and Saturday it's 7 to midnight, and Sundays it's 7 to 10.
Okay. Totally doable.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys just plan on having us down there on the 18th. We're going to come down, and we're going to go through the Scream Chamber, and then we'll come back and we'll give our review on the Scream Chamber.
That's awesome,
on
guys.
Paratalk. And because, we've been doing this a long time, the whole paranormal thing. Mm-hmm. And, I've been investigating since 2001. The team's been together since 2009. My wife's been investigating since 2012. And, it's fun to get away from the serious stuff for a minute and be scared and just have fun with it.
Absolutely.
So October we love.
Oh yeah.
We love October. I mean, you walk up to my house right now, when you walk to the front door, we've got a black wreath on the door with skulls and bats hanging on my front door.
And it actually stays up until like right before Christmas.
Yeah, it stays up till right before Christmas. Yeah. That shit's up
it's our
till
year-round.
Yeah, that shit's up until she makes me take it down.
Yeah, they tried to put a wreath of snakes up on the door, and I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, no.
Yes. See, Andrea wouldn't let me do that either.
Nope.
I was actually at work Thursday, and she sends me a text, and I didn't see the text because, I was working. And then she calls, and she's like, "Did you not see the freaking text?" And I was like, "No, what are you talking about?" She goes, "Look!" And so
there's a snake in the house.
There was a snake in the house.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So I had to leave work and come home and remove a snake from the house.
I was not about to leave our fur babies around with a snake.
I totally understand. I
wouldn't have left them. I would have taken them with me. We would have moved and we would have burnt the house on the way out.
My boss actually had told me, because I had let her know why I was late getting back to work, and she said, "We need to look for you a new house."
No.
And I said, I was on the verge. I was actually debating: do I burn it down now or wait until after we move our stuff out?
Well, I mean, you don't want to give it a chance to get out and get your stuff and all that good stuff.
Hey, I think I did pretty darn good guarding that door that it was under with a plastic kitchen spoon.
Yeah. I walk in the house, and she's standing there because I told her, I was like, "Okay, keep your eye on it. Don't let it get away. Keep your eye on it, and I'll get there." And I was 20 minutes away, so I get here, and she's standing in front of the utility room door with it open, with her cell phone and a plastic spoon. I'm like, what the hell are you going to do with that? Feed it a snack?
It's like, no, I was at least going to try to hit it.
It's a little snaky snack.
It's a little snaky snack.
But yeah, so she totally feels you on the no snakes allowed. So.
Yep.
No snakes.
Yeah.
Yep, no.
So, okay. You have approximately 40 actors. Do you guys have animatronic devices in there, or is your place actor driven?
We do have animatronics. We have the fun. We're mainly live actors. We like the.
I totally agree. I totally agree.
The Scream Kingdom is definitely a little extra unique experience.
Well, we'll see about that.
I don't think you'll be disappointed. I can't wait for you to come and let us know what you think. It's a little bit unique.
You have piqued my interest.
Yes. Well, like I said, you guys just plan on having us there. I will see how many of the team I can get to join us. Me and Andrea will be there without a doubt.
Yeah.
I will see how many members of our team I can get to ride down and join us. And we'll come down.
We'll just throw them all in the back of the truck.
Yeah, we'll throw them in the back of the truck. Y'all's asses hold on.
Let me ask you this. Being paranormal investigators, we have had several people. I mean, 3 come to the top of my mind that walked in the front room and had to exit because they were overwhelmed with a smell, a rotten type smell. We don't use smells in our haunt. That's not something that we've incorporated this year.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, this overpowering smell that caused them to get sick at their stomach and have to exit the building as soon as they entered.
Really?
How about that? Now I'm even more interested.
I mean, why would you need to incorporate it if it's already there?
Exactly.
The thing is, nobody else smells it. It's just certain people that come through that get this overpowering smell.
It could be the sensitive in them.
Yeah.
That's what we're thinking.
Wow.
Some people don't realize that they have that quality until there's just that one moment that it's
they can't explain.
Yeah, they can't explain it.
Yeah.
So it could be like that. That's sensitive.
We have a few sensitives on our team.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is going to be interesting. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Okay. Yeah, let's put our little plug in there. If you want to know if you're sensitive or not, just visit the Scream Chamber.
There you go. Oh my gosh, there you go.
Let's test that sensibility. Yes.
Yes.
Because I mean, that totally makes sense. If if you're sensitive, you go into like a haunted attraction, it's not gonna hit you like that. But if you go into like a haunted house, you're going to feel like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is totally your test.
Yes.
Go test yourself.
Go test yourself. See how you fare.
I love it. Oh, I love it.
All right. That sounds great.
Okay, I'm excited.
Yes. Okay.
I'm super duper excited.
All right. Let's fast forward a few months.
Okay.
So, you guys make it through the Halloween season. You scare thousands of people. Can we expect to see the Scream Chamber back next Halloween season? Bigger, badder, meaner, scarier, like we all hope we will.
Absolutely.
Sweet.
Absolutely. We already have plans drawn up for next year that we wanted to incorporate this year, but there's just so many ideas, so many plans, so much going through our minds. You had to have a stopping point somewhere.
Right.
But next year, we do have a stellar in this house. That legend is there were people chained. There are still, you can see patchwork in the brick where things have been covered, things have been repaired. So we're hoping to incorporate that next year.
Man, I mean, especially if that house has that kind of history, like, you know, if you can go back and do some research, and if it has that type of history that you can actually incorporate,
oh yes,
you know, into the actual haunted attraction. Oh my gosh, that would be awesome.
That's what we've tried to do this year. We've taken a lot of the documented history that we found on this house. Steve has been great trying to help us find some of this history, dig it up. Dennis Stewart, he works in the Historical Society. He has been awesome trying to help us find photographs and stories and just anything that's been documented on this place. These two guys have helped us gather up. And we have tried to incorporate as much of that into the haunt as possible.
Yeah.
Oh,
so our intro coming in on the front porch, we had it described, I don't know if I can say this on air, but badass.
You can say whatever you want to say. This is a podcast. This isn't FCC regulated.
There we go. That's great.
Yeah.
We've got it described as a badass intro. It's just awesome. And it's a really good intro for a haunted house. But what most people don't realize is everything he's telling you has happened in this house.
Oh, that's so
awesome.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Love that.
He starts with 200 years of death, murder, and suicide.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's all documented, legit history.
Wow.
That is a badass intro.
No kidding.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I mean, I think, you know, when you have a place like this, you're going to have a couple different groups of people that are like, you can advertise it as being a legit haunted location, and people are going to be like running to it because they're like, oh my gosh, it's actually haunted. And then you're going to have those that are like, oh hell no,
it's actually haunted.
It's actually haunted. I ain't going there.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's so funny. I've
noticed that because I have a picture, and some people I share it with are like, oh my God, I got to go there. That's awesome.
Well,
and others are like, "Oh hell no, I ain't going in there. That's a person,
right?"
And I'm like, "Oh shit, I just lost a second."
Well,
we have 16 security cameras up all over throughout the house and on the back of tracks, and those things get really interesting sometimes.
Oh, I'm sure.
Say so.
I'm sure. Yeah. See, like we helped Doug out. I put together a video at the end of each season for Screamville, because we'll set up our cameras inside the corn maze and get people's reactions to the scares, and it's awesome seeing these people get scared to death. I mean, jumping over top of one another, knocking people down. I'm sorry.
You guys got
I laugh at that
shit.
shit.
I mean, yeah. You guys got it set having those cameras up anyway, so man, you should put something together.
Yeah.
Well, the only thing about having it in an actual house and scaring the absolute crap out of people is when they call on the walkie-talkie and they're like, clean up on aisle 6.
Right. Yeah.
I would rather be in a corn maze at that point in time than
Oh my
have to be
gosh.
a mile away.
That's true.
That is
That's
very
true.
true.
Yeah, I can see your point there.
And that has happened every day that we have been open.
Are you serious?
I am serious. Someone has either gotten so sick that they just couldn't handle it anymore, or they had an accident. Yeah, we've had a few delays because of cleanup we've had to do.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
great.
I love it.
That's great. Oh, I can't wait. I'm excited.
You know that strange smell you were talking about.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That ain't a demon. Leroy shit himself. Yeah. All right. So, I don't know if you ladies are aware yet. You may be, but okay. Steve Phillips and I, we've been Facebook buds. He's come down to one of our events for a while now, and you guys are lucky to have Steve there.
Oh my gosh.
Researching for you, helping you guys with this. He's a stand-up guy. He is dedicated to this field. I'm telling you, if Steve was closer to us, I would try to merge our team and his, just to have him part of ETGS. Steve is, and not to swell your head up, brother, but I'm just speaking the truth. He's an awesome guy. Everything that I have witnessed Steve be associated with, he has put his 110% heart and soul in everything that he works with. When he told me that he was working with a haunted attraction, I was like, wow. I don't know, I know he's going to go full throttle into this, but I don't know how that's going to turn out, getting away from the legit haunted stuff.
Well, now he's just merged
then
it.
he told me that it was a legit haunted location. And I was like,
makes sense now.
Holy shit.
Don't let him fool you. He's just biding his time with the haunt till he can get in here and investigate more and more.
Hey, being buds with Mr. Steve Phillips,
Wink, wink, nudge,
wink,
nudge.
wink, nudge, nudge. We want to get in there too. And the thing is, we will, and Steve knows this to be a fact. When we investigate a place, I work tirelessly on promoting a good, full production quality video. And I share this everywhere. And, it's just like our podcast. Our podcast right now, we're inching over 400,000 downloads on our podcast. So this is going to be heard all over the world, not just all over the United States or all over Tennessee. This podcast is being downloaded in Sweden. It's being downloaded in we've got Japanese downloads. It's being downloaded everywhere. So
all you out-of-towners, feel free to travel all the way to Tennessee and go to Athens
and check out the Scream Chamber.
Chamber.
But
we'll make it worth the drive.
There you go. I love it.
But if we can, once you get through the Halloween season and you guys start doing your overnights, we would love the opportunity to come down and check you guys out and do a full-on investigation and
promote the crap out of you.
Yeah, we will promote the crap out of you.
That's good.
Because you can ask Steve. When we started going down to another location, it went from them getting stuff every now and then to doing events where 50 and 60 and 70 people were showing up. And it's all in promotions, and we don't charge you anything for promoting. We love lending that helping hand.
We love you guys.
Yeah,
we're doing this and opening it up.
For opening it up to the paranormal world, to the paranormal public, to get people in there. Because I'm all about converting that next person over to a believer. You know, I strive to. I mean, I work with people. Okay, I work for DOE, and I have those scientific skeptics, you know, out there, and I show them footage. I show them this, and they're like, "Oh, it's this, and it's this, and blah blah blah," and I'm like, you know,
okay, Dracula.
yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
But
Hey, we got a lot in common. I used to work with one too. She's standing right here beside me.
Oh,
and
converted.
she's a believer now, huh?
Oh, now we don't even try to debunk anything. It's just like, yeah, that's just them. It's okay. Let's just
Yeah. So I mean, but you know, we will help you guys out any way we can. We ask nothing in return, and you know, just get into
just your friendship. We just want your friendship.
Listen to her. She's such a suck ass.
I just like friends.
I know you do. She's just a friendly person, but you know, we just want to get the word out. You know, if it's a legit haunted location, you know, it deserves it. It's everything that it gets. You know, we want to. You know, there's several places across the United States, the well-knowns. You know, you have your Waverly Hills, you have your Trans-Allegheny, you have your Villisca Axe Murder House.
Still
you know,
on the bucket list.
Yeah, you know, you have these locations, and okay, we've been to a lot of these locations, and you know,
I love the small ones though.
I love the small ones. You know, I mean, a legit house. I mean, some of our best evidence ever came from the Saddamsville Rectory, which was
Basically a house.
You know, that was behind a church that, you know, had all kinds of devastating things happen inside of it. And that place scared the shit out of me at times. Mm-hmm. And, you know, we got stuff in there that, you know, honestly, I never shared just because it was so out there. I was afraid somebody would say, like, no, that's bullshit. You know, you're faking that. But you can't fake it, you know.
And
experience. I mean, you know, Steve knows I'm not going to throw anything out there that's fake. You know,
right.
I mean, if I'm called out on something that you know, someone thinks is fake or whatever, you know,
time to debunk.
Yeah, and
yeah, I mean, this particular location was built right here on site. It's a brick home. The bricks were dug from the clay here on the property. They were fired in the back lot. They were laid by hand by the slaves at that time. Mr. Clegg himself had an altercation, and they brought him home to heal or mend. He passed away upstairs in his bedroom. We had several people claim to see him standing in a corner.
Wow.
The house at one point in time was used as a hospital during the Civil War for soldiers. So I couldn't tell you how many people at that point in time have actually died inside these walls. Not to mention the Union soldier that was killed by the house slave that took care of the women and children while the men were off the war. He came in demanding food, and all she had was a can of cornbread she had just made for the kids, and he got upset and he spit in her cornbread and she took a meat cleaver to his head.
Oh,
and that happened right back here in the kitchen. I mean, there's just been numerous things. We could go on and on and on about the known deaths in this house, the suicide in the bathroom, the hanging from the stairs, the push down the stairs that somebody lost their life on. And I mean, it's just numerous things we could just go on and on about all day. But some of those spirits, I do believe, are still here in this house. They're still roaming around. They're still restless, and you never know what you're going to see. Hear, feel, or
yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh
my gosh.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm
ready.
Okay, I'm ready. Yeah, let's scream chamber it. Yeah.
On like Donkey Kong.
Well, you are so corny.
You married me.
That's exactly right. Yeah. All right, one more time. Let all of our listeners know where you guys are located, how much it costs to get in.
Get your plug on.
How much it's going to cost them to get fondled. Let everybody know everything that's going on with the Scream Chamber.
Well, by the actors, it's $5. By the spirits, I can't control. So.
Awesome.
Free for all.
All right. Give yourselves a shameless plug.
All right, a shameless plug. Here we go. Come out, guys. Visit the Scream Chamber. We are located at 1163 Highway 11 North in Athens, Tennessee. We are open Friday and Saturday nights from 7 p.m. to midnight. Ticket booth opens at 6:30. On Sunday nights, we're here from 7 to 10. Come out. We'd love to see you. Tickets are $20 a person. There's a $5 upgrade charge for the Touch Pass. You must be 18 years or older to get that Touch Pass. You can walk through. The monsters can touch you. You cannot touch them. So come on out. Have a good time with us, guys. We're here tonight. Like I said, 7 to 10 tonight. Come on down. We'd love to see you.
That's awesome.
Yay,
That's awesome.
Perfect.
Yes.
Woohoo.
Let's go for the Scream Chamber. All right. So, I just want to thank you guys so much for taking time out of your Sunday to come on Paratalk. And
Our return to
Paratalk. Steve was messaging me the other day. He's like, dude, I'm really missing the episodes. Life has had us by the balls. We've got a brand new grandbaby. Well, she's not brand new anymore. She's 8 months old. And we watch her every weekend. So it's we've been busy. We've been busy guys. I mean, because we've been trying to still get our residential investigations in and take care of this beautiful little girl. So this is our first episode of Paratalk back in a few months, and we're
so happy that you guys were the first.
Yes, so glad that you guys were the first.
Thanks for calling us in.
And we're going to promote you guys. We're going to come down on the 18th. We'll probably do a Facebook Live on our way down. And anybody that's listening that you want to come down and go through the Scream Chamber with us, you're more than welcome.
Get scared with us.
Come get scared with us. Come get touched with us. Come get fondled and abused and all that good stuff.
When you put it that way,
it sounds great, doesn't it? Oh my God. Everybody come down.
Yeah, what we can do, maybe when you guys get their investigation, maybe we can have you out next year to show your the results and stuff to the customers that are coming to visit.
Oh, nice.
That way they know what they're getting into before they walk in.
We can totally do that.
I like the way your brain works.
We can totally do that. We're actually right now getting ready to do that same thing with Screamville, and we're going to be doing that with a jail up in Oneida.
We are more than happy to come investigate
for the Zombie Fest next year
and produce a video.
Yes,
I mean that's.
We love doing this. We love promoting, all of our friends and promoting the paranormal field and promoting local business.
Oh yeah.
know?
Heck yeah.
I mean, we are all in this, the paranormal field, we're all in this for the same goal, and that's to prove the shit's real. And,
yes.
if we can get in there and get some awesome evidence that your haunted attraction is as real as my boy Steve is saying, and I totally 100% believe him because he's not going to lie to me, then we're going to have an awesome video, and hopefully we'll increase your visits next year tenfold, and that's my goal for you guys, and like I said, any way we can help, you just let us know. You guys are more than welcome to come onto Paratalk and talk about the actual paranormal stuff going on with the location in between season, and promote your location, because we're not the big commercial people that are gonna promote a place just to promote a place. We're gonna promote a place because we believe in it, and like
exactly.
I've said several times, I believe Steve. Steve's not going to lead me wrong. And
sorry, the dogs.
Yeah, we have dogs. But, and
Steve and his wife have been wonderful. They've been great.
Yeah, they're good people. They really are. Okay, so I think we're done here. I think that we have got the word of the Scream Chamber out up to this point, to be continued in a few weeks.
We'll be back.
And we will and we will give you guys the shameless plugs and promote you just as wholeheartedly as we do Doug and Screamville. We want people to get scared. We want people to have fun in October.
There's a lot of good haunted houses out right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of good haunted houses out right now, guys. And if you're visiting those, we'd just like for you to add us to your list and come down and give us a try.
That's awesome. That. And
don't be. And I'm just gonna say this. After going through last night, don't be afraid to get scared.
Yeah.
There are so many people, and I know a lot of it last night was kids, but they get to the point where they're so scared that they just talk the whole time, and it's just they don't take the opportunity to enjoy the scare. Yeah, to enjoy it. So they're always they run in and they're like da 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 da, and it actually ruins the experience for others in that group.
That's exactly right.
Don't be afraid to be scared. It's there. I mean, obviously, unless you purchase the touch pass,
right?
They're not going to touch you.
Right. Yeah.
The chainsaws are not real.
Yeah. Well, they're real.
Well, they're real, but
they don't have chains on.
Right. They're not going to cut you.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to get scared. They're not going to hurt you.
You're paying, even though it's $20 a person, you're still paying your hard-earned money to go get scared.
That's the whole purpose of it.
Don't take that joy from someone else because you're so scared. You want to laugh and make fun of the actors that are in there. I'm totally against that.
Yeah. Just let them scare you.
Let them scare you. Shit yourself. It's okay.
Well, maybe not in the house.
Okay.
Wait until you get out. They're trying to figure out the stinky smell.
Well, the smells just add to the
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for taking your time and coming on Paratalk. Like I said, this episode will be up today, and I will send Steve the link. You guys can share it on your social media. You can share it through text. You can share it however you want to share it.
Get us out there. Get you out there.
Yes, exactly. You will be able to share this as many times as you want and on any social media you want. So get your all's name out there, and let's get a lot of people down there to Athens and let them get scared.
Heck yeah.
So, Steve, buddy, I'll see you in 2 weeks. Or it's not even 2 weeks, is it? No, it's...
Hold on.
Yeah, it's in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
2 weeks. Okay, yeah. I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Y'all hang on the line. We're going to go to a break and come back and end Paratalk. But I want to talk to my people for a second.
You're listening to Paratalk with Easton Seco Seekers, a new perspective in paranormal talk radio.
The Scream Chamber takes fear to a whole new level. Starting September 27th, you can come face to face with your fears. If you dare, the Scream Chamber, located at 1163 Highway 11 North in Athens, Tennessee. Or visit thescreamchamber.com for more information.
Okay, let me just say, those are some awesome people.
Yes, they are.
They are some awesome people.
They're my new friends.
Yeah, Steve has hooked up with some good ones. Some good, honest people, it seems like, and they're fun. And I can't wait to go down there.
I'm excited.
I really am. I mean, we're gonna have to get the whole crew and go down there. And I think it's awesome. And I'm just gonna throw this out there. She mentioned that she had been in contact with Doug.
Right.
And Doug's gave her.
I know.
That just shows
it's
the
like
kind of person that Doug Cox is.
Haunted unity. I'm trying to come up with a word for that.
Yeah. Haunted attraction unity.
There you go.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's just kind of like in the paranormal.
Yeah.
You
gotta
want to
work
have
together,
that unity. Yeah, work together. I mean, nobody's the same.
Let's make Halloween great again.
Yes. We need hats.
We need hats. Let's make Halloween great again.
Make Halloween great again.
Yes.
Or make Halloween scary again.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scary good times.
So scary. Yeah, I do think that it's awesome that, they work, together. Well, not necessarily together, but they
share ideas and
communication.
Share, to communicate on how to get this, because, a few years ago, it was Doug's first time.
Yeah, and this is their first. So
and he's helping them out like I'm sure someone probably helped him out.
Absolutely.
And that is so awesome.
And
that shows the kind of person Doug is.
Absolutely.
And
which we
already knew.
We knew how great he is.
Yeah. And I wish Steve and these girls the best of luck with this.
And just think, here in another 3 years, somebody else could have another haunted, start up another haunted. It's like we need an explosion of these haunted attractions.
Yeah, we do.
We do have a lot, and I love these little ones.
I can think of like 4 local. Well, not really local, but like in the Knoxville area,
East Tennessee area.
Yeah. But you've got Frightmare.
Yeah.
You've got Screamville.
Yeah.
You've got Frightworks.
Yeah.
You've got Dead Man's Farm.
Yeah.
And you've got Outbreak on Main.
Yeah.
And now this one. Now the Scream Chamber.
But you got to think, too, how many small ones.
Yeah, the little mom and pops.
Last year, me and Xander went to this one in Bryceville that was put on by the fire department. Mm-hmm. It was small. And I think they had done it a couple of years. I'm not 100% sure. But the energy that was involved in, they were putting their all into scaring. And, when you're just walking in some woods that you're not familiar with, that in itself is scary. But when you got some little things popping up here and there and everywhere, and it was great. So, awesome. Go and visit these little ones too, man.
Yeah.
If you are driving down the road and you have nothing to do and you see a sign that says, haunted forest or something.
Yeah, get with your family, Get with your family and your friends and you guys just plan a weekend.
Yeah.
And, let's say, Friday we're going to go hit these 2 locations.
Yeah.
Saturday we're going to hit these 2 locations. Go hit, 3, 4, 5, 6, or however many you can get in the weekend.
How many weekends were in October? So we got 1, 2, 3. We got 4.
Yeah.
There were 4. This is the first weekend. We got 3 more weekends.
Yeah.
And like the Scream Chamber, they're open on Sundays.
They're open on Sundays as well. So go out.
Excuses.
Yeah. Go out and visit these guys. Support the local business. You know? These are people just like us that had a passion, and they're turning their passion into their dream that's coming true for them.
Right.
Go support that.
Yeah.
It's $20.
Yeah.
It's $25 if you want to get touched. But if you don't want to get touched and you're not comfortable with that, you don't have to pay the $25.
And like I said, don't be afraid to get scared.
Yes.
That is the joy of a haunted house, a haunted attraction, is that's what they're doing. Don't go in laughing. Granted, some people have
the nervous laugh.
They have the nervous laugh, or that, sometimes it's funny, even though it's scary, it's funny to some people.
Yeah.
That's just how they're wired.
Yep.
And they will laugh, but don't ruin it for somebody else.
Exactly.
If you are a nervous laughter, you just can't help. Try not to talk. Try not to.
Don't go in there being a jackass.
Yeah, don't berate the actors. They're doing their best. They have been screaming for 3 hours.
Yeah.
If you show up at 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and you're expecting, sometimes you will get those that just, you're like, how in the world are you still going?
Yeah, because they put so much into it.
Yeah.
It's just like, at Screamville, you got the guys wielding the chainsaws.
Yeah.
Wielding those chainsaws for 3 hours.
Jeez, Pete.
Shoulder pain, forearm pain. Yeah, you got to be like Jello. But then we watch them come out at the end.
Yeah.
And they're still full of energy, where they love doing this.
Yeah.
This is these people's passion. They work for months and months and months getting these ready for 1 month.
And
for 4 weekends.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
It takes months, and even actually, the Scream Chamber
Last November.
Yeah, they have been preparing this for over a year.
Yeah,
you know,
go out and give these guys a shot.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, I don't know where you're located.
Show them some love.
Yeah, but go out. You know, it's worth the drive to go have fun.
There are haunted attractions all across the U.S. I guarantee it, and I would say all over the world.
And people drive all over the U.S. to go visit these places.
Right. And I would actually be interested to find out how, like, if our celebrations of Halloween, how they are compared to other countries.
Yeah.
Do you guys have, I know this is probably really stupid, but do you guys do the haunted houses?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you do.
And if you do us a favor. Call in at 865-264-0448 and leave us a little voicemail with your haunting experience with the haunted houses.
Because I know
tell us what your family tradition is, or your friend tradition is for the month of October. What's your favorite haunted house, and what sticks out in your mind the most about that keeps you going back to it every year? So call us at 865-264-0448 and tell us that story, and promote that small business, that group of friends, that whoever that puts that together, and give them some props for their hard work, and let them know that you appreciate their hard work that they're putting in all year long to scare you for usually 8 nights a year.
And I'm going to reminisce just a brief moment. Growing up, I lived in a very small town. Very, 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 very small town country. And my family had moved on into my grandparents' house after they had passed. Well, they had this tiny house that they actually began their family in. It's a little 2-bedroom house. And they raised 12 kids in this tiny, at that point, it might not have been the whole 12. No, it was. Anyway, so once my family moved into the main house, this tiny house was falling apart. It was, it was old. And so we had the bright idea to do a haunted house in this little 2-bedroom house and just open it up to anybody, everybody, free of charge. And then when we were done, we actually donated it to the fire department to use for training. And there was not one space in that house that did not get used.
Right.
We had our little path. We made paths in there to go from one room to the next. Holes in the walls where hands, we had somebody grabbing through the holes. And, we had the chainsaw room, the coffin room, the dungeon. It was the most absolute fun thing. And I remember we had a lot of people. Yeah. We did it. It was...
Well, that's how Mo started.
Yeah.
With Outbreak on Main. He started they did a haunted forest in his backyard.
Yeah. And it was the absolute fondest memory. And, at that time of my childhood, it was the fondest memory. It was just so much fun. We had all kinds of family chipping in to just do this one fun thing. I don't even think we may have done it like 1 or 2 weekends, maybe. Right. We put so much work into this, and it was the best.
That's awesome.
And if I could do it again, I would.
Right.
I would buy up an old house and just do this.
Maybe that's something we should look forward to. After the boys get out of the house and we can afford to do something a little extra. Maybe we'll do that.
I would love to. Yeah. It's just so much fun, and the fact that we were able to donate that to the fire department, it helped them out too.
Right. Yeah. They got to burn the house down.
And it was fantastic sitting on the hill watching it burn. Right. It was interesting.
Right.
But anyway,
awesome.
That was a little, flashback of my childhood.
Very cool. Very cool. I mean, and that's the same with all these guys. It started out a dream, and they're making their dreams come true by doing this.
Got to start somewhere.
And it's
we appreciate every single one of you running.
Yeah.
A haunted attraction.
The haunted attractions.
Yeah.
Mo Mollow's up at Outbreak on Main,
which will be at next Saturday.
And Doug, of course, at Screamville.
Absolutely.
And then you have Steve and his girls down there at the Scream Chamber, and all of these guys. Go. It's October. You're getting ready to be stressed out. You're getting ready to be stressed out because of Christmas coming up. And take some time to decompress and go get the shit scared out of you. Go have fun with your families. Go. We have a blast watching people get scared.
Yeah, we do.
At these events.
I mean, don't think that if we're at an event of one of these haunted attractions that we're not going to be standing at the exit with the camera.
Yeah, because
we will.
Possibly going to happen.
We probably will.
Yeah.
And just once again, if you're in the area in Oneida, Tennessee next Saturday,
come up and see us.
Come up and see us. They have tons of vendors. They have tons of food trucks. They have a zombie walk.
They have wrestling. They have bands play.
And
it's going to be awesome.
It's next Saturday, October 12th. And it's from 12 until 8. And then afterwards, you just slip on down to Main Street and go explore Outbreak on Main,
which was a scary good time last year.
It really was.
I'm not giving away any details about that place.
It was great.
But we had a blast going through there last year. And in 2 weeks, we'll be going through the Scream Chamber. And then the very next night, we'll be back at Screamville.
After I do a college visit with
After you do a college visit with Xander. But guys, thank you for putting up with us for an hour and 7 minutes now. And
I didn't even want to talk today.
I know you're like, I don't have the energy to do this. Then
I'm so tired, and I just didn't shut up.
Yeah, but thank you guys for listening. Thank you for being patient, waiting for us to get out a new episode. Just please understand that, life happens, and we had to put this precious little baby first. And
thank you so much.
We're back.
We are back.
We're not going anywhere. We're going to keep this going. Just because we took a break did not mean that we were over, because we are far from being over. We've got new things coming.
Yes.
We've got new people coming in to talk.
I'm so excited.
It's going to be awesome. And I don't know. There's no better way to end it than to just end it and say thank you.
Thank you.
We will be back. I'm not sure what the next one will be. I have ideas.
Surprise!
I have ideas. But
we will be back. With them.
Yeah. We will be back, and we will have more great new things in store for Paratalk. And for Paratalk, I'm Steven.
I'm Andrea.
And you've been listening to Paratalk.
You've been listening to Paratalk with the East Tennessee Ghost Seekers. If you have a question or comment about the show you've just heard, or you have an experience to share, or you need to contact us concerning an investigation, feel free to email us at etgsparatalk@gmail.com or call 865-264-0448. That's 865-264-0448. We invite you to find and like the East Tennessee Ghost Seekers on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and visit us online at easttnghostseekers.org. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time on Paratalk.